Trying to set up. Oh. New area?
That's...
Glanimede Castle. Stronghold of Lord Balsef. Self-imposed
Balsac?
ruler of all Calaglia.
I've never seen it from this close before.
That's it, all right. And next to it are the gates of fire. Take a good long look while you still can. That wall is what we've come to tear down. The only thing standing between us and freedom.
Freedom.
Let's go.
I love the cutscenes, man. Oh my god, like, I love games that are story driven. Look at the fire. Like, this looks so good. This looks so good.
Be careful. If you get close to a Zoogle, they'll attack.
Can you sneak up on him? I guess not. Hey, change controls during combat. No, I mean, change control mode. Okay. Semi-auto. Cool. Okay. Okay. Let's go.
Don't go charging off like that.
Move!
One final, don't let them form a pack.
Dude, Ryzen Wyvern!
You're finished. See ya. Talon Storm.
Here I go!
You're mine. You're mine.
There!
You're on. Rising Wyvern.
Ryzen Wyvern! Ryzen Wyvern!
I'm sure I can put this to use.
Making contact with an... Oh. I was trying to read that.
Don't fight any enemies you can otherwise avoid, all right?
Makes sense. If we try to take them all on, there'll be no end in sight.
You sure won't hear me complaining.
Okay, I guess that was... Oh my god, I can't talk! That was my cue to avoid that one. Yeah. I'm just gonna take that as a big ol' hint, you know, to not challenge that one.
Let's stop a moment to catch our breath.
But I've barely worked up a sweat.
Speak for yourself. What do you want, a medal? Doesn't look like we're being followed. Fail to grab these rare moments of quiet when you can. You'll end up regretting it later.
You're the boss.
Trying to think, he wasn't in the demo though. Zephyr. So I'm curious to what happened to him. This is the whole camping
Normally,
thing.
we should take turns standing guard. But this first time, I'll watch over things so you two can rest easy.
I've never just sat and watched a fire like this before. It's surprisingly soothing.
Well, aren't you getting comfortable? You realize there are still Zoogles prowling around out here, right?
Ah, don't be a spoilsport. It's important to let your mind and spirit relax. Does you a lot more good than you might think.
I love hearing them banter and like talk and stuff like that. I got food. So unclaimed. Well, wait a minute. It should be here already. So. Oh wait, no, we can't cook anything just yet. Oh well.
Zephyr, why aren't you concerned about who I am?
You feeling left out, son?
No, it's not that. But
You said you wanted to fight so that you can live a free man. At this point, that's all that matters. Even if it somehow turned out you were a Renin, it wouldn't be such a big deal.
a Renin?
He's like, how dare
Until
you?
we know who you are, we can't rule anything out. Besides, we've already got Shion with us. At this point, what's one more Renin as long as they're on our side?
Shion.
So you don't see every Renin as an enemy?
That's hard for me to pronounce. I don't know
Hunt down
why.
and kill all Renins. We only arm ourselves as much as we need to set ourselves free. If you can believe it, not every Danon agrees with what we're doing either.
Are you saying we have enemies among the Danons?
Not quite. They're just not up for rebelling, per se. The thing you have to remember is that everyone has their own path to walk.
I'm not sure I understand.
That's okay. Just focus on what we have to do right now. However, the time will come when you'll need to decide what to do for yourself.
How come you don't have a scar on your hand?
Oh, that's right, he doesn't.
What do you mean?
A
The
core.
Crimson Crows all tore off their own spirit cores, right? But your hand doesn't show any signs of ever having a core like theirs. Why not?
I don't know. I don't remember anything about myself from before Doc found me.
Seriously? You have that mask, you don't feel any pain, and you just happen to know how to fight with a sword? No way. You must remember something.
I'm not lying if that's what you think. Believe me, I wish I knew who the hell I am. But I don't. It's funny how I didn't have any time for soul searching while digging up rocks in a mine.
Still,
Are you saying you've told us everything about yourself?
Zephyr.
It's bad manners to pry when you've got plenty to hide yourself.
Humph.
You're not gonna ask me about my past too?
It's been left
I
out.
think it's necessary. You're a real man of mystery, I'll admit. That said, I'm not one to dig around in someone's business just out of curiosity. If you remember something and feel like sharing, you're free to do so. For now, I think that's good enough.
Right. Thank you.
I'm watching all the skits. I'm watching all of them.
so this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
Why is she questioning it again?
You know,
Like,
I
she
can't
saw what
imagine it
happened.
like, that's all.
His hands were, or his arms were charred,
Has its advantages
and he felt nothing.
disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure, I may be numb to pain, but that doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me.
What a
If
boy.
not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
He did. He told him. He was like, "You're bleeding." Reminisce. I think I looked at everything. Yeah. And those were the cinematics. The Blazing Sword one was so freaking cool. That was so cool. I'm actually gonna watch that again.
A Master Core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Ball sack.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danons are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
No, please tell me.
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor?
Makes sense.
Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're
More lore.
harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danons as mere siphons.
Oh.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danons requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
Wait, so they're taking our life force?
Collecting all this energy in the first place. Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renin ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renin motherland.
Wow. I get it.
A
I
new
get it.
crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the Master Cores are the receptacles in which the Lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
Exactly.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been doing?
That's why people are dying.
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
I get it. I understand. I understand.
There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renin have stealing a Master Core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the Master Core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the Master Core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renin. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renin Lords. And first up on that chopping block is
Ballsack.
the wild beast. Sound good?
I've gotta hurry.
Jesus. A little disturbing.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Storytelling is top notch. Like for real, for real.
Weird stone.
I sense a strange power from it. We should gather as many as we can find.
And I love how the characters are talking to one another. All the
We should be
bickering
able
and
to do
stuff.
this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Apple gels.
What's this thing?
Use at the hill. They're very hard to fight, but you get rare items. Yeah, maybe not this early on.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
Oh, he meant that, or it meant that. Oh my god, yeah. That was like the first boss that I faced in the demo. And yeah, that thing like was so freaking hard. It was so hard. Yeah, we'll definitely come back for that. Beat that thing.
Normally I don't pick on the weak.
It's over.
Ryzen Wyvern!
This is it. Dig deep. Guess we gotta roll with it. No excuses. This is up to us. Talon sword. Take this cannon.
Let me help. First aid.
Now I can let loose.
She healed me!
Mega ray.
It's over.
Don't go charging off like that.
Swallow blade.
Swallow Blade! Ryzen Wyvern! Mirage! Nice. Oh my god.
Quite the gunslinger.
I'm gonna be doing callouts like crazy.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
Swallow Blade! Ryzen Wyvern! Swallow Blade! Huh? I got some accessories from that thing.
That's an unusual bird.
It's an owl. They're often used as a symbol to represent ancient Dana.
Swallow Blade! Ryzen Wyvern! Mirage!
I'll take you all on. It's not going to plan.
Ryzen Wyvern! Boom!
They're targeting Shion. You're surrounded. Just stay high.
Leave Shinon alone! No, leave Shinon alone!
One final push.
Right.
Give them all we got.
Oh my god.
Here I go. I'm only getting started.
Do, do, do! Boom! That was so sick. Oh my god.
Everything's coming up, Zephyr.
I just want to keep fighting. I just want to keep fighting. This also makes me want to play Scarlet Nexus again. Because, I mean, a lot of people might hate me for this, but I have not actually finished Scarlet Nexus. I have not finished it. But the combat in that game is good as well. Definitely.
What's this thing?
But I will go back and finish Scarlet Nexus.
Get lost.
Here I come. You're finished.
Mega ray.
Swallow blade. I'm on it.
Swallow Blade!
You're mine. Talon sword.
Do, 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 do!
You're finished.
Boom! Look at those combos, man. Like, I love how he combos into stuff. Do, boo, boo.
Mega ray.
So cool.
Our work is done here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Ryzen Wyvern! Swallow Blade! Swallow. Ryzen Wyvern.
Okay, people. This is it. Ulzebek.
Uzbek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danans. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Ryzen Wyvern. Swallow Blade. Swallow. Their loot? No, just random people. I don't feel like talking to them. Ooh.
Should this really be here?
What's this? Oh, you can rest in there. Shouldn't you go somewhere else? Yeah. Wait, where are they? Oh, back here. Oh, wow, I didn't follow the star. Okay. Swallow blade.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head to head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I want to get the costumes, man. Oh god, I wish I had purchased the Ultimate Edition.
Stay right there, okay?
Jeez. Are these the outfits that were in the demo?
It fits like a dream.
Nope. Not
I'm afraid
quite.
we don't have any Renin clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renin. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Zephyr left the party. Okay, whatever. What is that? Apparently, what? Hello? Oh, it's right there. I can't get to it though. Wait, there we go.
I'm surprised there are owls here, too.
Yeah, there are more of them around than I thought. Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you...
Yeah.
Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
Okay. So we gotta do some chores.
You see anybody around here who could use our help?
We can't chase after every little thing.
Okay. Good to know. Okay. So yeah, I think this would be a good stopping point.